10 News starts right now.
Good morning, South Florida. I'm Eric Yutzi. Here's a look at your top stories on this Friday. A 9-year-old girl in the hospital after being badly burned while playing with fire. Authorities say she was using a lighter and alcohol in the bathroom when something went terribly wrong. Firefighters found her in Fort Lauderdale at her home with second-degree burns on 30% of her body. Her parents were there at the time, but reportedly were watching other children outside when they heard her scream. They are not facing charges since investigators are calling this an accident.
These pictures of you say that you are a doctor and say OBGYN.
Correct. Like I said.
Why would you do that? Because you're deceiving people.
No, I'm not deceiving nobody of anything.
A man accused of posing as a doctor told to stay away from Jackson Memorial Hospital. 30-year-old Will Vance Bazile has apparently been walking around JMH in a physician's lab and coat, claiming to be an OBGYN and allegedly posting photos of himself wearing it online. Records show he holds no such license in Florida. He was given a cease and desist letter. It does not appear that he tried to treat anybody. He is not facing charges at this point, but if he ignores those orders, the hospital does plan to take legal action. A longtime teacher out of a job for allegedly choking a student in class, Ava Williams, fired from Watkins Elementary School in Pembroke Park following a months-long investigation into the incident. The victim claimed it happened after the other kids had left for lunch. A teacher backed up his story and sent texts to the assistant principal saying Williams confessed at the time. Detectives said there was not enough evidence, so no charges were ever filed. Since she is part of the union, by contract, Williams can appeal her firing.
Listen to Local 10's podcast, The Florida Files, wherever you are, whenever you want. Just say, Alexa, play the Florida Files podcast.
Getting the latest episode of Florida Files. Here it is from TuneIn.
Previously on the Florida Files.
Or just ask Siri, I want to hear the latest Florida Files podcast.
Here's the newest episode of the Florida Files.
Get the Florida Files on Alexa, Google Home, or Apple devices just by saying play the Florida Files podcast. The Florida Files from the one and only Local 10.
A crime alert has police searching for crooks who targeted car after car in the Miramar neighborhood. 16 different vehicles broken into at the Villas de Mallorca apartments on South Douglas Road. In some cases, thieves slashed tires or smashed the windows to get in to steal electronics, including a computer and loose change. Detectives looking for any surveillance video that might help them catch these crooks. As breaking news happens, we'll keep you covered on air and online. Just head to local10.com throughout the day for more local news coverage and updates.